like a soldier. I keep on moving forward, always getting closer. I'm marching till it's over. I'm just like a soldier.
Yo, what is going on, guys? It is your boy Rippin here, and today I'm going to be going through the top 5 best SMGs inside of Call of Duty Mobile Season 4 meta. Yes, guys, there are a lot of balance changes, weapon balance changes coming into Season 4, and there are lots of, SMG changes as well, and these are really significant changes, and you might see a little bit new, some new faces, some guns that were not in my previous top 5 SMGs video for Season 3. But nonetheless, guys, before we go on and continue and I, go down this list of the top 5 best SMGs, and Gunsmith builds. Sorry, I forgot to add that. I will be showing the Gunsmith builds as well associated with the gun. But nonetheless, guys, if you still haven't yet, before we head on and continue, I just want to let you guys know, there's a little subscribe button down there. I wouldn't mind if you guys, I'll really appreciate if you guys, subscribe, hitting that subscribe button, and also make sure you hit that like button as well, and also make sure to turn on your post notification bell as well. But nonetheless, after you've done that, quickly, we're just gonna go ahead and move on to number 5. And number 5, guys, has 2 SMGs, guys, because this list has 6 guns on it, and the 5th position does hold, because there's a lot of competition, a lot of new SMGs coming in. There will be 2 guns at the 5th position. But nonetheless, moving on to number 5. Top 5 best SMGs inside of Call of Duty Mobile Season 4. And number 5 being the Kordite. Yes, guys, the Kordite really didn't have any balance changes, listed on Reddit. That's where Call of Duty Mobile actually posts all their weapon balance changes and whatnot. If you guys haven't yet, make sure you guys check that out. But nonetheless, guys, I did go on the Reddit update list, and it showed all the weapons that got, buffs and nerfs and whatnot. And actually, the Kordite was not actually listed as one of the weapons. But nonetheless, I did go out of my way to try and see if the Kordite is actually viable during this update, because they do make soft nerfs and soft changes. With that being said, the soft nerfs are changes basically that they don't disclose to the public. I don't know why that is, but nonetheless, it feels really different, and actually I really got a lot of kills using this gun this update. But nonetheless, this gun is totally usable, and it's a really powerful gun, and it really feels nice. But nonetheless, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below about this one. But without further ado, I'm just gonna go ahead and move on to the next number 5 spot we have. As I said, we have 2 SMGs in number 5th position. And moving on, the top 5 best SMGs of Call of Duty Mobile Season 4, and number 5 being the HG40. Yes, guys, the HG40 is actually back, but not as broken as it used to be. Actually, it used to be really busted back then, and people were abusing it. It was once a meta. It was a really big meta for the HG40 back then. I think it was Season 2, I believe, or Season 1. But nonetheless, guys, the HG40 is back, but it's not as that powerful, but it's completely usable, and this gun did get buffed this update here, guys. And actually, the buffs are the damage to the chest and the head are actually magnified. So meaning, if you shoot at the head or the chest of another opponent, that damage will be more than what it used to be back then. But nonetheless, that would be the major changes to the HG40. I did test it out with this build, as you guys are seeing. I tested out the HG40 with it, and it completely rocks. Like, you guys can get so many kills, and you have so much ammo. But nonetheless, moving on, I bet you guys are stoked to hear the rest of the guns. But moving on to the number 4th best number 4th best SMG inside of Call of Duty Mobile, and with number 4 being the MSMC. Yes, guys, the MSMC actually got the most significant buff out of all these SMGs. I'm not gonna lie, this gun is actually totally usable, and it gives you super high mobility. Like, that's insane. The buffs that the MSMC specifically got was, it got a range buff, damage to the chest and head were also magnified, and at the same time, the MSMC, it just feels like the old MSMC. I'm not going to lie. If you guys don't know what the old MSMC is, it did get it was the most broken gun back then in beta, and I think first couple seasons of Call of Duty when it first came out. The MSMC was one of the most broken guns, and right now it kind of feels really similar. Not totally broken, but it gets the job done. You can actually get killed and whatnot. But nonetheless, guys, the MSMC did get an overall performance increase in range, more damage, close-up damage has increased really drastically. The old WC Ranger barrel, the old WC Marksman barrel, the reload speed has increased, and the Ranger, the Marksman barrels, they did get buffs as well. And also, they did, reduce the recoil, the default recoil that's on the weapon itself. So nonetheless, that is going to be it for MSMC. Make sure you check out the build as well. But without further ado, I just want to go ahead and move on. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Once again, what you guys think about my picks. But with that being said, I just want to go ahead and move on to number 3 here, guys. And with number 3, top 5 best SMGs inside Call of Duty Mobile. And number 3 being the QQ9. Yes, guys, it's kind of surprising how the QQ9 is number 3 now. It used to be, I think it used to be top 1, to be honest, at one point, and then second, but now like it's at 3rd position because this gun is not as used as a couple other SMGs are used. This gun was the most most demonic SMG to exist in the game. I'm not even going to lie. This gun had super high amounts of mobility, super high amounts of strafe speed for an SMG, and super high amounts of damage as well, and super high ADS speed. And like, dude, this gun would make anybody a ninja. But nonetheless, this gun has been overtaken. I'm not gonna tell you guys yet, but the QQ9 is also a pretty fair and OP gun as of still date. There were no changes made to this gun because this gun is totally well balanced, and I kind of agree. I'm not going to lie. But with that being said, make sure you guys check out the build that I do suggest to you guys and recommend you guys to use to win all your ranked games. Make sure you check that out as well. But let me know what you guys think about this pick in the comment section as well. So with that being said, guys, let's go ahead and without further ado, I just want to go ahead and move on to the number 2 top 5 best SMG in the game. And with that being said, number 2 gun being the QXR. Yes, guys, the QXR is super buffed this meta, super buffed this update. This gun had some significant changes made. I don't know why this gun got a buff because it was also a strong gun last update, and I'm really kind of confused. But nonetheless, the QXR comes back at it again, and being a really heavily used buffed SMG here in the game, it actually takes the place of the QQ9 here, claiming the 2nd spot for the top 5. Nonetheless, this list was made by me, so let me know if what your thoughts are. If I'm like somewhat accurate, if you guys agree with me. If you don't, let me know everything, because I do respect constructive criticism, and I'll apply that in my next video. That being said, guys, the QXR has been really overpowered. The changes that were made to the QXR was the headshot damage was increased, the chest damage was increased, and the damage range was buffed as well. So that are those are really significant changes made, being made to an SMG of that caliber already. Already it was a really top SMG at the time, basically last season, but now it's just, topped it off. It became even better. So it's hard to imagine that, but nonetheless, I've been getting a lot of kills with it, and this gun I would really consider broken. I'm not gonna lie. So with that being said, guys, that's gonna be enough for the QXR. And you guys are probably dying to be waiting for the top 1 SMG, top best, number 1 best SMG inside of Call of Duty Mobile Season 4. And with that being said, guys, number 1 top 5 best SMGs being the PP19 Bison. Yes, guys, the PP19 Bison was, it was actually a really strong gun. As soon as it came out inside of Call of Duty Mobile, it's a really strong weapon inside of the COD the entire Call of Duty franchise as well. It's a really nice SMG. It has insane amount of, bullets in your magazine. It comes with a lot of bullets. You'll never run out of bullets during a gunfight unless you're facing another guy using that gun, but which is actually currently happening in the game, to be honest. That's kind of funny. So yeah, guys, so with that being said, this is the most dominant SMG in this game. It has a good amount of damage range, it has really high amounts of damage, and the fire rate is just mind-blowing. Like, I'm not gonna lie, this is the first SMG of its kind to even have limb damage, which is basically body part damage multiplier, and it does the same damage wherever you shoot on the body on anyone. It will do the same damage as it would have done as if you were hitting the chest. So with that being said, guys, that is pretty freaking OP. So let me know what you guys think about this video. Definitely make sure you hit that subscribe button if you haven't yet, and if you actually enjoyed this video, definitely hit that like button and turn on your post notification, guys. I really recommend you guys use it. And also, I am really thankful for you guys being really generous with your time and also clicking on this video. And you guys definitely deserve a cookie. So, I'm gonna ship you guys out a cookie. So with that being said, guys, let me know in the comment section below what you guys thought about this video. If you agreed with something, if you disagreed with something, let me know everything. I really like, taking constructive criticism. And yeah, so with that being said, guys, unfortunately that is going to be end of this video. Make sure you guys stay tuned for my next top 5 video, which is going to be coming out really freaking soon, and you guys probably already know what it is, cuff top 5 best ARs, Call of Duty Mobile Season 4. Yeah, guys, so nonetheless, I'll see you guys in the next one, but for now, guys, stay chill, adios, and peace.
Like a soldier, I keep on moving forward, always getting closer, I'm marching till it's over.